Good morning. Today is the 31st of the 5th, 2023, and this is, I think, part 42 of my Shafston series. And in this series, in this episode, I want to talk about how when German national TV came up to Shafston. In the 90s, we had a very popular travel magazine called Box Tours in Germany, and through a friend of mine who I've known for a long time, um, he was actually doing the production of the thing, so he contacted me and said if I would agree for them to come up here, and I said, well, of course, yeah, sure, that would be fantastic, and so they came up here and they did their thing, and well, you know how TV works. They have to always have like some story. So the story went that I pick up this guy with a boat, and then we with my boat, with my little speedboat, and then we come to the Bluefields beach, and I pick him up with my pickup, and we drive up here, and the whole, you know how he comes in here, and then you see how he rolls a spliff, and he's relaxing, and he's talking about how he likes to be off the beaten track, and so on and so on. So it was a very nice little story that they told, and then we had two lovely girls up here at the time who were singers, and they were just very, very sweet, and I think they were from Denmark or something, and they sang a song, and they filmed the place, and they actually stayed for the whole time, and I drove them around to do their other things. They did a fantastic sequence on the Froome sugar factory, and on other things, and oh yeah, we went to this other old great house, and we had a fireman up there. It was very dramatic in the evening. He did his fire thing right by the great house. I can't quite remember all the sequences, but it was a very, very nice uh, film they made out of it. The whole thing. It was a three-quarters of an hour program, and my section was like they always had like 5 minute sections for each thing. So um, that was really, really nice, and yeah, and then it went into production, and it was streamed, and it was then the most it turned out to be the most popular of all the series they had made everywhere around the world, and it was the series that was mostly rerun, because it was so popular. And I actually have the clip on my Facebook page, and I'm gonna put the link on the bottom here so that you can have a look at the clip. Unfortunately, the quality is not very good, but you can get the general feeling of how it was at that time. All the young people there, and it was just a sort of a real family affair. I mean, even now, I got a comment on one of my videos of a guy saying he was here 3 times, and he just loved it, and he just enjoyed, and he just got such a feeling of being in Jamaica and experiencing the real Jamaica when he was up here. And he promised me actually that I'm going to contact him, or he's going to contact me, and hopefully we can do an interview, or at least he will tell me how his story went, what happened when he was up here. So that is all very nice, and thank you for your support. The channel is slowly growing. I mean, actually, I got it doubled the views last night, which is fantastic. I hope it stays like that way, because I really, really want to use this channel also to promote my eco development. I've had some people already buy into it, and unfortunately, nobody has really started to build a house on their property. But I think that that might soon start, and that's what I want to do. I want to try and get the people to really you know start doing something here now, because that's my biggest wish, is to get that eco development going and have a really nice community up here of people who just might be are ready to retire, or just getting really tired of all the shenanigans that are going on in Europe, especially in Germany. I mean, Germany is, for me, and is just being devastated by the politicians, and people are getting really, really fed up of that. And here is you still have more breathing space in Jamaica, and it's just you don't feel that sort of pressure and tax raises. I just talked to the same lady I met in the supermarket. She told me now that you have to pay tax for every square meter of roof or yard you have in a water tax. Yeah, I mean, I can't even. It's just, how far are they gonna go? I mean, what are they gonna next thing? They're gonna tax the air that we breathe. It's getting to a point of total insanity, and and people are getting fed up of that, and and these things are not going to be able to be implemented in Jamaica. I mean, people in Jamaica really don't take too much shit. I mean, there was one time um, they wanted to put a tax on gasoline, and the people just said no, it's enough, and they actually completely locked down the country for 3 days straight. 3 days. They had roadblocks everywhere. There was no movement. There was nothing. Nothing went on. The whole country was locked down, and the government had to roll back that their decision to put taxes on gas. And I think till now they have not implemented a tax on that, because they know that certain things they cannot do here. Yeah. And actually, at that time, I had people to pick up from the airport and bring here and so on. And I, gosh, was that? I actually had a leak in my gas line at the time. It was just a small leak, and so I had to get over there, and at every roadblock, I had to basically talk to the people and say, please, I really need to get through. I need these people to catch their flight and so on. And luckily, they always let me through. But then there were like basically burning roadblocks, and I drove through with my leaking gas tank. I was like, oh, am I gonna go? I'm gonna blow up now. Anyway, that was on the side note. So I'm going to link the video on in the description box, that you can have a look at it, because it gives a real good atmosphere of the time up in Shafston at that time. So please, 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 please like and subscribe, especially subscribe. I want to get my subscriptions up. It would help me a lot. And then if you can make a donation at the moment, it would be lovely. If it's just a small amount. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. I'm sitting on here quite valuable land, and I just don't even know how to feed my dogs and cats at the moment. It's kind of ridiculous, but that's how it is. Yeah, selling land is not something that happens easily. But if somebody wants to buy a small lot in my eco development, please contact me. I'm gonna give you a really, really good price. It's gonna be something about 15,000 US dollars. So that would be, yeah, for 1,000 square meters. So think of that if you're ready to say, hey, I can't take this anymore. I'm just gonna go somewhere where I can plant my veggies, and 1,000 square meter you can actually feed yourself on that. It's not a problem. Unfortunately, I have when I had the chances, when the place was really running good, I should have really started investing in that sector more. But I kind of missed that boat, and I'm not a big green thumb either. I've tried several times to do gardening, and wasn't successful. I mean, I was like trying to grow lettuce, for instance, because it's always quite an expensive thing here. And I was wondering, why are these lettuce not coming up? And then one day I saw an ant walking away with one of my lettuce seeds over the shoulder. And I'm like, oh, okay, I get it, guy, I get it now. Yeah, that's where my lettuce seeds are going at. But if you have a green thumb, and you can or even have a small greenhouse or something like that where these things can't happen. It is actually really possible to live off 1,000 square meter. That's just not a problem. I mean, I've seen videos of this little tiny farm in somewhere in Los Angeles or something like that, and it's a family business, and they have like, I don't know, they have like like an acre or something like that, and they not only grow for themselves, they actually sell big time. They live off that, the sale of the land. So it is possible, and so think about that too. Oh, and I forgot, I want to do my little skin check. I think that my skin has already straightened out a little bit. That's day one of my Healy. And if you are interested in the energy device, please contact me. I would love that, and I can give you a breakdown of how it works and what it is, and so, and tell you all the things about it. So please contact me. I've got my contact data. I'm putting it on each video now, and my little ways to send me donations. It would be just engage more. I love you guys to get more engaged. Now I'm growing this channel, and I want like a real good engagement and talk to people, and not just like people just watching the videos and I don't know who and what. It would be just nice to have this thing, comment on the videos, send me emails, call me on WhatsApp, call me, whatever you can do. It would be fantastic. So have a good day and then tomorrow we're going to talk about the next box tour, because they came again. They came in 2001, I think it was, or 2002. So, I don't know if I'm going to talk about it tomorrow, because there was some things happened after box tours came up here, kind of interesting things. Some very funny stories happened because they were up here. I might put those in first, and go on the box tour the second time later on. So anyway, have a wonderful day, and I'm really happy that you're supporting me so big time now. Please pass on the videos, post the ones you like onto your channels, or post the playlist. It would be a big help me grow this thing, because it will be, it just, if you're interested in Shafston, if you were a guest here, help me out here now, and support my channel, support my efforts here, and it will be for the benefit of everybody, of course, especially me. But I think you've all had a fantastic time in Shafston, and I really have. I don't know. I haven't ever really heard somebody, oh, Shafston, I didn't enjoy that or something. No, people really, really loved it, and I get very emotional feedbacks of people who just I don't know. They just had. It was a very special time and a very special atmosphere up here, and so I think you are. You can help me now, and especially by subscribing, liking, and promoting the videos. Thank you very much. That was it for today. It was kind of a bit of a lengthy video again, but have a wonderful time. And it's actually hard to upload these long videos. I'm having a real hard time. So I have to keep them not so long, but I'll try and hopefully I can get it uploaded till tomorrow or till later in the day. All right. See you tomorrow. Till tomorrow. Bye.